Have you ever done a movie or a TV show like just so you could, you could work with someone that you love? Like X-Files. You're on X-Files. And by the way, you're very good on that, on the reboot. You working with David Duchovny,
I'd
Gillian
rather
Anderson.
answer community questions.
I
No, yeah, no, I did get to be on
mean, did you do
X-Files.
that because you're a fan of the show? Did you do that like
No, I have a heroin problem, and I'll do anything. No, for my no, I couldn't. But yes, I believe me when they said, "Would you like to be on the X Files?" and my agent was like, "Is this something that you would want to do?" I wanted to reach through the phone and grab him by his collar and be like, "Don't you understand what this is?" And because I was a huge fan of
yeah.
the show, and I basically played Alex Jones, the guy who believes that there are lizards in caves beneath us, which is true. And so I couldn't believe I was there. I couldn't believe I was talking to Chris Carter. I couldn't believe I was saying Mulder and Scully. I was saying those words out loud to them. I couldn't believe it. And at one point, I remember I asked Duchovny about an episode, of a specific moment in an episode, and he was like, we were at the craft services, and he stopped, and as he was listening to the question, and he just goes, "Are you a fan?" and I stood there and I was like, "Yes, I am. I'm a big fan of the show. I also like Millennium and Freaking Links and all of them." And so I couldn't believe I was there. I couldn't believe I was that of all the I couldn't believe I was on the show. I was so fucking happy. I just couldn't believe it. And then, believe me, I still sometimes communicate with them, which I can't believe. I got to give a speech for Jillian when she got her star on the Walk of Fame.
Wow.
And she was like, "Would you come to a speech for me?" I was like, "Do you not have any friends at all? What happened?" Because no, because
What did you read? Your IMDb page? Is it what did you do? Do some jokes?
No,
Do
I
some
read
do some Tyra Banks material?
I did. I did. Yeah, I did. It was great.
You did some Conan alts. Like you did some stories that you didn't say on Conan or Leno. And,
yeah, I told this
just
amazing story about buying a puppy and about trying to
diarrhea,
just eating all the bulbs.
Anyway, congrats on your Walk of Fame.
Thank you. Thank you very much. No, what I real no. If you have you been at any of those ceremonies for the Walk of Fame?
I can safely say no. I've never been invited. I've never been invited to. I'm not even allowed to walk on it.
That's
so.
not surprising.
That's just like, yeah.
But here's I forget the guy's name, but he calls himself like the mayor. He's the new mayor of Hollywood, which is just a
mayor of Hollywood. Yes, yeah.
But it's not an actual city. But he does basically read when he literally will read the Wikipedia page of the person who's getting the star. I am not joking. Go look up those speeches. He started, and Jimmy Kimmel, name drop, he warned me, because I've been to a couple of these ceremonies, and he goes, "You'll see," he reads the Wikipedia page out loud, like the bullet points of the Wikipedia page. "You'll see." And so that is exactly what happened. Jillian, he goes, "Well, Jillian Anderson," he began reading out plays she had been in high school. And like productions in college of plays. And there's like 1,000 people there, and everyone's staring at him, and it's like, and then English, she was in Night Mother, really... a production that took place at the Pantages Theater outside of Springfield, Illinois, and then it goes all the way until they get to like then he'll say, "And look for her in Restoring the Home, coming out in 3.5 years," or something, like, because she's attached to it that hasn't been made. And